Yeah, if you want. So, first thing we're going to do is we're going to split the bottom up into the three component parts. So we're going to have 8x squared plus x minus 5 all over 2x minus 1 all squared, x plus 2. And then we're going to say that's the same as something over 2x minus 1 plus something else over 2x minus 1 all squared plus something else over x plus 2. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to multiply by the denominator right the way through to cancel out all the fractions. So on the left we'll just be left with 8x squared plus x minus 5. On the right, when I times this one by the whole denominator, I'll be left with a times by 2x minus 1 times by x plus 2. For b, when I times it, I'll be left with just the x plus 2. And for c, I'll be left with 2x minus 1 all squared times by c. That's the first thing you've got to do, and then we're going to pick some x values to substitute into here that will cancel out two of the three parts, so we can then find out a, b, and c. So first x value I'm going to use is minus 2. So if I put minus 2 into here, all of this becomes 0, and all of this becomes 0, which just leaves me with one part to work out. So when I put minus 2 into here as well, so I'm going to put minus 2 into obviously the left hand side, so I'm going to get 8 times 4, which is 32, minus 2, 30, minus 5, 25. So I'm going to get 25 is equal to, that's going to be 0, that's going to be 0, this is going to be 2 times minus 2, which is minus 4, minus 1 is minus 5, squared is 25, so I'm going to get 25c. So then I get c is equal to 1. Second x value I'm going to put in is going to be a half, because 2 times a half is 1, take away 1 is 0. So I'm going to put x equal to a half, so then this will become 0, and this will become 0, and I'll just be left with b. If I put a half in to the left-hand side, I find that that's minus 5 over 2. Don't forget you've got a calculator for this paper. And then on the right-hand side, this is the only one I'm going to get, and that'll be 5 over 2b. So then b is equal to minus 1.
Sorry, how did you get?
You do have a calculator.
How did you get 5 over 2? Sorry.
So 8 times by a half squared. So half squared is a quarter. Times by 8 is 2. Plus a half is 2.5. Minus 5 would be minus 2.5. And 5 over 2 is 2.5 as a fraction. So b equals minus 1. And then to find the third one, we look at the x squared coefficients between the left-hand side and the right-hand side. So on the left-hand side, the number in front of the x squared is 8. On the right-hand side, if I was to expand this bracket, I'd get 2x squared and times by an a, so I'd get 2ax squared from here. So that's 2a in front of the x squared. If I expand that, I don't get any x squareds. If I expand this, I would get 4x squared, which times by c would give me 4c as the coefficient. We've already worked out c is 1, so then we can just solve this equation to find a. So 8 equals 2a plus 4. So 4 equals 2a, so 2 equals a. And then we're just going to rewrite our initial three parts of the fraction that we had all the way back up here with our a, b, and c that we've just worked out, and then that will be the answer. So this is going to end up as 2 over 2x minus 1 minus 1 over 2x minus 1 all squared plus 1 over x plus 2. And that is it expressed in partial fractions.